12-foot chain. This is Woodshedding edition. Woodshedding, we really spend time focusing on a small part or a couple parts of a song rather than do a whole detail about the full song, and really just tackle riffs and things like that. So today we're going to talk about Bryan Adams' great hit in 1984 or 85, Run to You, which was off of the Reckless album. And God, such a great song. Bryan Adams was actually the first concert I went to, thanks to my friend Dave. Hey, Dave. This particular song just always sounded so tough, but it has that great riff that it opens up with, and I could never figure out how to play that. And it's actually a super easy riff, but you gotta use a capo, and they used a capo on the record. So that's how you get the sound. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna capo your guitar at 2. And then it just opens everything up super easy. Not only for the main riff that runs, through a lot of the song in the verses, but that's what Bryan's playing for, all the super cool, chords and everything throughout. The whole thing's capoed up on 2. So that riff, the opening riff now, before we jump into that, they use a Strat. I'm on my bridge pickup. You want to have some chorus, and you want to have some delay. Something like that. All right, so the riff, it's sort of playing, it's an F sharp, but you're sort of playing an E minor 7 position. So you're going to start with you're going to have your middle finger on the 4th fret on the 5th string, and you're going to play the 6th, 5th, and 4th string only. So for this whole riff, it's only on those top 3 strings. All right, so the first position is, the second position is like when you make a part of a G chord, but now you're on the 5th fret of 6th string and 4th fret of the A string. And then you're going to slide that up 2 frets. So those are the hand positions. And notice that D, or that 4th string, is ringing out the whole time. Right? So it looks like this. So you get that great slide in there. Play that up to tempo. Greatness. So that's the riff that runs through the verses. That's all there is to it. The secret is getting that capo. Okay, the second part we're going to talk about is the guitar solo. And the solo itself is not overly complicated. What's happening is you're doing the same sort of riff configuration, I guess, off of 3 different chords. So those chords that are running underneath the solo is an F sharp, and I'm going to play the F sharp up here just to illustrate the chords. So it's playing up here, down to an E, down to a D, back to an E, back to the F sharp, and then it runs through that again. So there's not a guitar that's playing what I just did, but I just want to illustrate that's chordally, musically, what's happening underneath. Now the solo itself, you want to add on some more, plenty of overdrive. The way this is going to go is there's a phrase that gets played through those chords, and then it's harmonized again through those chords. Now on the record, that was played as an overdub. He tracked each one of those separately. Live, the guitar player played it live, and then Bryan doubled him on the harmony part. But you can actually play this as a single guitar player, and it sounds great. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so here's the first part. We're going to be working off of our F sharp chord in this position up here. And it's just going to be building off of basically a major scale. We're going to start on our major third of this chord, which is a B flat on the 11th fret on the 2nd string. All right, we're starting there. So the little phrase goes. Really easy way to play that is just bar your index finger across the first 4 strings, and you just hammer on and off with your middle finger. Slide it down 2 frets, same thing. I'm going to back the volume up so you can hear that. Down 2 frets again. Back up. Okay, and then it just does it again. But there's now a second guitar that's running in harmony to that. So that second guitar is playing this. I'm going to play it separately first. So it's starting on the G flat, or F sharp, sorry, 11th fret on the 3rd string, and you're going hammering on and off 2 frets up, then 1 string over on the 4th, and then landing on a 13th fret A string B flat. And then that exact same shape, repeat it down 2 frets. Now you can play them together. So it's going to go like this. Right? So the first time, now you harmonize. That's all there is to it. Now you're just picking those 2 strings each time. So you're starting on the 3rd and the 2nd. Then you're sliding back a string, and now you're going to do the 4th and the 3rd. And sliding back again to the 5th and the 4th. So that's how you get that. And you slide it down the neck, and you slide it back up the neck. Great part. It's an awesome solo, and what's great about it is you can nail it just with 1 guitar player too and get that great tone. All right, and the last part we're going to woodshed is coming out of that solo, the great chords that Bryan Adams is playing. At least Bryan plays it live. I don't know if he or the guitar player played it on the record, but again, we're capoed at 2. The important thing is that you're on a strat and that you're on the 4th or the 2nd position. So not all the way to the 1st bridge position. It's the in between these 2 pickups, the 2nd one up. All right, and then you're going to play an E minor shape, G shape with that note in there, with your not the open B string. You want to have your ring finger on the 3rd fret there, or the 5th fret technically, what this picture says. D, and then A. Shapes. All right, those aren't the notes because we're now capoed up, but that's all there is to it. But you got to hit it. And that's it. All right, that's Run to You by Bryan Adams from 1985-ish. and all those great little parts from that song. So hey, if you like what you saw here, click like. That helps. And also, if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. I'm doing content like this every single week. Ring the bell, and it'll let you know every time I drop something new. And let me know in the comments what you thought, and let me know if there's any other song that you'd like to hear in a lesson like this. I'm always looking for ideas, and I would love to be able to do one that you asked for. All right, until next week, take care, everybody.